I'm interested in Black Myth Wukong, which this is we've seen that before, but new trailer, just bunch of weird monsters from Chinese folklore.
Yeah. Sure would be nice if they gave like screenshots or anything about any of these. Okay, maybe I can find a better site. Some screenshots. Not screenshots for everything. Screenshots for some things. But at least they explain what the games are. So let me go through this again and let's see. Wait, what? I still haven't played that.
What?
Apparently Pony Island 2 got announced.
Yeah, Pony Island 2, starring one Mr. Sun Won Cho.
But here's the thing. I have the first game, haven't played it yet. It's one of those games where I need to not look anything up ever. From what I understand,
yeah.
I didn't know that they also made Inscription.
I didn't either. That was news to me.
Dead Cells developer announced Windblown, which is like seems fine, but entire games industry. I know you're listening to this very broadcast. Stop making so many roguelikes.
Also, just like Dead Cells, honestly, it didn't click at all for me. I felt like there wasn't enough there for it to be a roguelike. I don't know.
I would have liked...
Dead Cells was a disappointment for me personally.
I would take Dead Cells as not a roguelike. Give me a nice Metroidvania.
Right. And give me one that's not obnoxiously edgy like Blasphemous, because Blasphemous is too edgy for me. Or 3 edgy 5 me.
Oh.
Okay, cutscene time.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my theory. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar! I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
I can't help but notice you've still got your arms. Put them down.
Teresa, get back!
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
She turned into a Therian?
No, she fused with it. I'll kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
But we're not gonna... Okay. Of course. Thanks. Thanks, game. It makes perfect sense.
Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Spirit release! You Looks like you're gonna be
Oh, when did that happen? I missed some reveals.
What do you miss?
No Rest for the Wicked. It's Moon Studios' latest game.
Oh, she's gonna miss the cart.
Teresa, stop this already, please.
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this. I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
No, I don't think so.
Take a good look. This is armatization. Here I come.
So, armatization is the core mechanic of Berseria.
Makes sense.
In that game, you have human party members and you have Moloch party members, and you can armorize with all of your Moloch party members and get different elements. And
Okay.
stuff. Change the moveset. It's a really cool system. Everything else about the game is kind of not great.
Yeah. So anyway, no Rest for the Wicked, right?
This isn't over yet. Don't give out on me yet,
Moon Studios. Finally revealing their new game.
So what would they have done what I would know?
Ori.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay.
It looks.
I don't recognize it's good, I guess.
That's okay. It looks way different from Ori. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, top-down action RPG-ish thing. I'm excited to see more. I'm excited to rewatch that trailer with sound on.
Yeah.
I'll finish this.
It has online co-op. That's all I needed to hear, really. But okay. I know this name. Who is this? Oh, anyway, stuff's happening.
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Moloch! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
You killed him.
No,
He was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday. They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you? How could you? How could you? No!
Don't do it!
You are so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong. Oscar.
Teresa. Oscar. And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it, and everyone leveled up.
Yeah.
Mastered some Topaz boots.
All level 9 upgrades.
Level 9. Tells you we're getting close to the end.
They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you! I didn't want this!
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all. They close. They supported each other ever since they were children. I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Well, gotta hand it to the game. I didn't guess both of them.
These just look like big butter knives.
Excellent.
I
Well,
had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
I wanted to check. What did I want to check? That stole my thoughts. Scale Crusher.
You wanted to check and see if you could now put Therapy Cat on Velvet.
That's a good point. That's a good point. She's going through some tough times right now. Come on, there. Where's Therapy Cat? Actually,
Where is... There we go. Okay,
yes, it fits perfectly between the ears.
there we go.
It's perfect.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I was very interested in Zenless Zone Zero until I learned that it was a gacha game.
Right. There's a lot of stuff that got revealed that looked good and then was live
what?
service game or
Oh,
gacha
yeah.
game. It
Yep.
just made me sad.
Yep, just, oh, well, there goes that.
Yeah. Every time MiHoYo releases a trailer, just like, this looks amazing. This looks directly up my alley. It's gonna be a gacha game.
Yeah. Therefore, it is not,
I never
in
expected
fact,
that Velvet
up
would
my
actually
alley.
Eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers.
Yeah,
Some just
but
want them
neither
dead.
of them said we're not so different, you or I.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
There's the
Whatever
second false
happened,
ending.
The seven Therian's ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet
Wait, I
needs
thought he
time
couldn't
to
sense
rest.
Therians. I thought he was sensing Earth.
If we're gonna take down Artorias,
That's
he has to
basically
be
the
there
same
with
thing,
us.
right?
Yeah.
Was there a thing where now we could... I don't remember.
Well,
I might have forgotten something, that's all.
No,
I
I
understand
think,
that they're practically the same thing.
yeah, that might just be, they're just shortcutting it as well. Because, yeah, it definitely was not established that he can just sense the Therians.
The reason I'm not teleporting back is I at least want to get some of these souls on the way back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Otherwise I would, because we're not fighting any of these enemies.
Except for that one that's waiting behind the corner to sneak up on.
We got what we needed from these guys. Oh. How much of Rise's post game or Sunbreak's post game did you play?
I got up to, or I should say, we, as in the channel recording, got up to Flaming Espinus.
Okay. Because I fought Amatsu, and I'd never fought Amatsu because it's from earlier gens. And,
yeah, it's from
that
like
was
3, I think.
That was a fight.
Yeah.
A good version of an always flying monster.
I think they made it always flying because it can't be underwater anymore. Is that right?
I don't know if it was an underwater monster. It's very wind and lightning based.
Yeah.
At the same time, it feels like it could have been fought underwater too.
Let me. Why don't I check that?
I don't think this is a what abyssal Lagiacrus situation.
Yeah, it's no abyssal Lagiacrus, which is definitely underwater. Interesting. I say interesting because it's only thunder. It's only thunder in 5th gen, and it's water in its previous incarnations.
Okay. It's a lot of thunder. Let me tell you, there was a tremendous amount of thunder. It honestly felt like, because I know this was, oh well, I'll get to it in a second. Look at that bird. The bird's got so many more polygons than the seagulls do.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon.
You can talk to
ship
pigeons.
carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything. Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians. Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No. From a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
Yeah, but what if we win instead?
Yes. They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
No, we dealt with Oscar just
If we
fine.
overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
So, seems like not underwater. Yeah, I wonder who it could have been.
Who could it have been? Well...
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know
fathoms
on
are in the
purpose,
water, Eisen.
why would they leave us
That's
be?
why he can't fathom.
I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
Ah!
But then there was boat.
Scout
Wow.
ship.
We just need the next zone.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Enominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
That would have been the perfect time for another skit to come up.
Oh, just boat comes back.
No, just another skit. Just
Yeah.
Let's set sail. Now let's have a conversation. Oh?
Aliasen.
Just go there.
I mean, now's the perfect time.
Now is the perfect moment. Well, let me sit first. I don't even remember where Taliesin is. Is that the port city? Yep. And it was at the top of the list for some reason. Get out of that zone. Escape the music.
All right, now where is Cats?
It's a good question. Maybe we should talk to one of the docks.
That would make sense. Oh, Cat's invitation. There it is.
Okay. No additional information on it. They also might be in like a tavern or something, right? But
could be, could be.
My instinct is let's go to where we know some of them are. We've done that.
No.
Oh my, stage 4 unlocked. It occurs to me it might be a new item for sale.
It would say new, right?
Not sure. Eleanor. Eisen. Pirate's Brooch, that's new. Okay, I don't think that's it. That's what's going on here.
Oh, there's all of these things, too.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think this was
No.
the right place.
I think you might have been more on the mark with the tavern idea.
Yeah, I wanted to check where I knew they were first, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that was you shouldn't have done that. I'm saying, given that information, maybe it's the Bloodwings.
Let's check the shops while we're here, right?